Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
Oh, okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Stephen, a.k.a. Sneaky G Bad. And I'm chilling here with my good friends, my brothers, Clary OG and the Cowboy Hippie. Happy Sunday, 5th episode of Truce.
Let's get it.
We did it, fellas.
We did it.
I made it, mama.
Check mark.
I barely made it.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
Mark barely made it.
Hey, that being said, I know, I think it was Wednesday we got together real quick and we posted something on everything saying that we were going to be at, Grapevine Mills today at 11. First off, ladies and gentlemen, I just found out today that they don't open till 12. So if you showed up at 11, sorry, we weren't there. And secondly, Cleary wasn't there, but I made it. And we'll get into why Cleary was absent from our activities, from our meet and greet today. But Cleary, go ahead and you got an announcement.
Well, I want to say first, I want to shout out Texas Health Resources, man. So I got admitted to the hospital late Friday, early Saturday morning, man, with some kidney stones, and I want to shout them out, man. Those nurses and doctors, they work their asses off for us, man, and especially during the pandemic as well. So I want to make a cheers to the nurses and doctors at Texas Health Resources.
Cheers
to them. And so yeah, I went in with some kidney stones. Didn't think it was a big deal. Thought I'd be out and pass them, and I ended up having a minor surgery.
And you're laughing after that. Yeah. Okay, brother, I gotta dig into this. So the only thing that I know about kidney stones is it was said to me that that's like the closest thing for a man to give birth. Is that true?
That is what the nurse, they said, depending on the size of the stones, my stone was sitting at 8 millimeters, which anything over 6 millimeters is considered bad because you can't flush it out. So I am sitting here as a man that can tell you I have felt childbirth, guys. I'm just letting you know. And so my wife can't hold that against me anymore. I've been there. I've lived it. I've struggled with it, and I got 4 more babies still waiting to come out, guys, as I sit here doing this podcast. So there's still 4 more.
Are you going to name them?
No. I'm getting them out. I'm kicking them out of the house, man, right away, dude.
My dad kept one.
No.
I was hoping that you would name one after me.
Well, you know what? I might name that 8 millimeter one after you. You want to do that?
Yeah, honestly, that actually sounded more funny in my head. But when it came out, no pun intended, Cleary, it was a fail. It was a fail. But so let me get this straight. I'm gonna say something here. If I say too much, tell me to stop.
Okay.
And it goes with a stent, right? They had to put a stent in you.
They had to go inside and put a stent in me.
Can you explain, like, not only to me, but our viewers and people listening from all our platforms, what exactly did they have to do? Don't leave any detail out. And if you're a man listening to this and if you're not crossing your legs, Clary, you failed them.
Well, okay. So first of all, they put you asleep during this process. Okay. So you are asleep. But what I was told was that they go through the penis and they go through the front of the penis. And they make the tube is like this big, and what they do is with that stent is they make the tube connected to the bladder for the penis or whatever this big.
My stomach wasn't ready for that.
So that stone can pass through it, and that big stone's still sitting in me. I haven't passed that one yet, so that's gonna be. I mean, it could happen during the show. I don't know, but it's coming out. But so then they go in there and they also they're lasering all the stones that they're in there. So they're cutting them up to make them smaller. So now I got little stones broken up. So they're all going to pass through here sometime in the next day or so, hopefully. Fingers crossed that I don't go back in the hospital. But, I mean, something going through your wiener already is painful enough, dude. Okay? I mean, think about it, dude. Think about God, dude, like something with like they were all looking at me too. There's 4 of them, and I'm like, y'all are gonna get a kick out of my wiener. That was the last thing I said before I went to sleep, man. And they're like, what's wrong with this guy? But
so let me ask you this. So when they say you're going to get it, so they didn't have to use that much of a stent, right?
They had to get the extra large stent.
They only had it. So if it was like an 8 minute, they had to go like centimeters.
No. You got it wrong, buddy. No, they had to order the same day extra long stent for me. It was special ordered, and so we had to wait an extra hour for it, but it got there. So, yeah.
And had it extra, how you got it like a couple more inches, you would actually be officially black. I mean, I'm just saying.
Man, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed, man. Golly.
And you were also telling me earlier that they do like a sonic sound.
There is a sonic sound as well, but that with what the doctor wanted for me was he wanted to go in there and laser them. He said that was because as messed up as they were, he could make sure. He could make damn sure that they were crushed up enough. So I don't know. He sounded like he was all like too much into it too. Like he was excited. Hey, let me tell you something funny. This is gonna make you guys laugh. So you know, like at the draft, you're waiting for your phone call to get drafted. Okay. The nurse comes in my waiting room and goes, "Hey, the doctor's calling you, and the doctor's gonna be calling you, man." So I'm sitting there, dude, waiting for a phone call. Okay, in my room. Hello. The doc's like, "Hey, man. We're going in about an hour." I was like, why is this dude so fucking excited, man? He was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to meeting you. That's how he was talking to me, guys. Like, he was excited about going up through my penis. I was like, what the heck, dude?
I would rather have a doctor like that than that commercial we watch where they say, where the doctor walked in and he's like, "Hey, guess who's cleared from the board again?"
I know.
And then he says to you, he says, "Are you nervous?" And you're like, "No, man, I'm good." He's like, "I am. We'll figure it out later."
No, but it was cool, man. Somebody made Greg made a TikTok video for me, dude, wishing me prayers. Sneaky did as well. And I got to show the nurses and doctors, dude. They all thought that was cool as hell too, man. So everyone got a kick out of the TikTok. I was showing them on my TikToks too, bro. While I was in there, they were like, "This guy's crazy as shit, man." But
what time did this happen? And were you laying in bed and then you shot up? I mean, what happened?
God, dude, at about 1:30 in the morning, dude, I woke up and I was like, God dang, I was in the fetal position in my living room, bro. Fetal position. I couldn't get comfortable, and I told my wife, I said, I gotta go to the hospital, and she and I drove myself actually, bro, because of the kids. I don't want to get everybody up, dude. That was a rough ride to the hospital. I passed these 3 red lights, bro. I was like, fuck it, dude. I was like, I gotta get there, dude. And I rolled right up, dude. And what's cool about kidney stones is that the nurses and doctors kind of know when you go to sign in or whatever it's called to go through like they knew I was paying. They took me in right away, dude. No questions. They took me in. So yeah, that was cool. And then guys, I got tested for COVID.
And your results are
negative.
Yeah.
What's up, people? Negative for COVID. And it only took 30 minutes. The results took 30 minutes, dude. So
wow.
I know. So
yeah. Wait. I'm confused about that because when all of this started, wasn't it like 2 weeks before you even?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
So now it's 30 minutes.
So
what about the numbers and all that?
Well, they have to test me because there is a COVID area in the hospital that I would have to go to if I tested positive. So, and then I was already on drugs, and they came back dude, it was like 30 minutes. Said you're negative. I was like, right on. And they moved me to my room, my negative COVID part of the hospital. This is where they moved me to.
Yeah, well, they were saying that there's a lot of companies out there that had those testing that takes longer than it needs to. And I think the governor, or is it the Dallas mayor, is fighting for that or fighting for improvement of that. I know they canceled that contract for whatever company it was.
I don't know.
But it's good that that you were negative. It's I ain't gonna lie to you. When I heard the text, I got the text. I think it was like 5 a.m. My wife said, "Hey, you might want to check your phone. Something's going on." And then, of course, I was still half asleep till about 7. And then when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh crap!" And I'm glad that you're doing better, brother. One of those.
Good,
it's one of those things that happen, and you obviously don't expect it. And I'm glad it wasn't. I mean, it's serious, but not serious. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're here talking with us. We're here enjoying your presence as you're enjoying ours as well. And
right.
But
Hey,
but yeah, man.
Shout out to the little brother right here. That's my little bro. He's a Dolphins fan.
Who the hell cares about the fish, man? Get him out of here. Get Isaac out of here.
Fins up, baby. God, I know he's gonna want me to say that.
Jesus, bro.
Hey, that's my little brother, yo. Hey, it's crazy.
Him. I know him.
And he's a Yankees fan too.
He's a punk ass. I can say whatever I want right now, guys. I'm on pain meds, so it doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I haven't met his brother yet, so I can't say that yet.
He looks just like me.
We are going to talk about the East, but the NFC East, not the NFC East.
Okay.
Ish, you got anything that you want to start us off?
Yeah. So with today's news, everybody's talking about Earl Thomas. Which I think of that. I mean,
yes.
He got released. He made his money, right? He made his money. So now that he made his money, do you think he'll go to Dallas for a cheap deal just to help us get that Super Bowl? I think so too.
I think he's going to play for Dallas for 1 year, dude. I really do.
So it's funny that we're discussing this earlier today. I have. Hold on, my headphones just died. Can you believe that mess?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, it hasn't. Shit. Hold on. Gotta love it. So I have some good sources from the Giants themselves that I do message back and forth. And there was a comment saying, "Hey, should we make a trade for a player to get Earl Thomas?" And I am going to say the source that I had emphatically said no. Or actually, the word was nope. So I'm excited that we're not getting Earl. Although I think he does have some left in the tank.
Hell yeah, he does. He's a leader.
But at the same time, I don't want the distraction that now. Are you guys aware of what happened?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened? I want to hear if you guys know what happened.
Well, let me go to my resources.
His booth thing found out that him and his brother were doing some Eiffel Tower. Was it Eiffel Tower moves, and she chased them with a knife.
Okay,
so shout out to the University of Texas.
Before we get into this, we have to headline this with allegedly. Okay, nothing has been proven yet.
Right.
So allegedly, him and his wife got into a discrepancy. Okay. And so he left the house. Apparently, he called his brother, and somehow she got on his his Snapchat, located him, found him and his brother that was involved in an entanglement of sorts. And no, not a knife. She actually pointed, allegedly, this is all allegedly now, a gun at him. And it could have been a more serious issue than it was. Thank God, obviously the gun didn't go off. I guess he took the gun away from her, again, allegedly. And so now there's that. Oh, and there's nothing with him, but apparently he still may face some NFL disciplinary actions for non-becoming or what, or the player conduct.
Yeah, I think they just fined him. I think that's all they did because I think the judge ruled that it was in his favor. Because I think I don't know what happened, but this wasn't the first time or something like that.
Yeah, from what I read, there's still some possibilities.
Yeah, so. Yeah. But I mean, for a cheap deal, if we get him at safety and have Xavier Woods on the other side, and we already have a good front seven. It's how can our offense is already number one. Now our defense is gonna be number one. Let's go.
Who says your offense is number one?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me add something to this. I'm reading that the 49ers, Texans, and Cowboys are all interested in Earl Thomas as we speak.
And Eagles.
Oh, you don't want to go to the Eagles, bro. I mean, come on. Who wants to go to the Eagles?
But he's a huge Cowboys fan.
Oh, yeah,
he's a
absolutely.
huge Cowboys fan.
Why is it that every time we talk about free agents, they're all huge? Adams was a Cowboys fan, and now all of a sudden, Earl Thomas is. You don't know he's a Cowboy. You know what he's a fan of? Money. That's what he's a fan of. Because I guarantee you, if the 49ers, but now keep in mind, if he goes with the 49ers, who's he teaming up with? Sherman.
Well,
do you not think he wants to meet up with Sherman again?
No, sure.
And if they're going to give him more money, he out.
Here's the deal with Thomas, guys. Here's the deal. He wants to win a freaking ring, man. He wants to, and Cowboys are his best chance right now.
Yeah.
He already has a ring.
But that's their goal is to win a ring, and his best chance is with the Cowboys. You get 1 year, and he fits perfectly for this 1 year for the Cowboys. That's why.
We have the money for it. We honestly do if he takes a cheap deal.
As a veteran, I we'll see. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just stating.
No.
You know,
but he's got to follow the rules.
And plus he already, like I said, he already has a ring with Seattle. Okay, so he has that in his back pocket. So typically, when a player has already chased the ring, they most likely are chasing the money. So we'll see.
So we're still talking the NFC East. Now, I said the Cowboys have the number one offense, and you disagreed. So if we're going to stick with the NFC East, where is your rankings for top offenses?
As NFC East?
Yeah.
I would say, well, obviously, with us being 4-12, I can't say us, but I will say that we're over the Skins. As far as the NFL, and I'm actually trying to pull that up right now.
The Cowboys have the best offense.
You just want me to say the Cowboys. That's all you're trying to say.
Because it's
that's what you want me to say.
We're going around the corner, man. It's easy.
It's not coming out my mouth. It is.
How upset were you with CeeDee Lamb being picked by the Cowboys? Honestly,
you know what? I actually wasn't too upset. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I recall a game. I want to say it was Baylor. When Oklahoma played Baylor last year, they were down 25 points. Yeah. And they came back to win without him. Now, of course, Hurst will say that we were behind because we didn't have him. I get that, but they came back and won without him. So don't get me wrong. CeeDee Lamb is a stud. He's fast. He's quick. He's going to bring a new dynamic to the Cowboys. I'll give you guys that. I think he's going to play in the slot. He's wearing number 88. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Last person that wore it, I'm going to say it again. It wasn't a catch. And, we'll see. We'll see. You know, and regardless of what team that, a rookie plays on, I'm rooting for that rookie because – they work their lives to get to that point, and I don't want them to be a flop. I don't want them to be a flop. I want them to be successful because I think the average career of an NFL player is 5 years, 3 to 5 years. Mm-hmm. And he has family, he has people. More so, I would say family rather than people to support. So I mean, I wish all rookies good luck. Oh
yeah.
But I'll tell you what. I was more ecstatic when we picked up McKinney in the second round. So I was okay. I was all right.
I like Xavier McKinney. They were talking to him that the Cowboys were going to get him in the first round when they, everybody started first looking at tape. But he fell right to y'all. And that happened to y'all last year because y'all got Larry Hernandez from, was it Larry Hernandez from UTEP?
Will
Hernandez from
Will
UTEP. Hernandez. No. Last year we got
That's 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, no, Was it 2 years? No, we
Yeah.
picked him up the same draft with Jones, if I'm not mistaken.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because it was in Dallas.
I'm sorry. Yeah, last year. Oh yeah. And wait, when we drafted Jones?
No, Will Hernandez.
Will Hernandez.
Okay, I thought he was in the same draft as Jones. I could be mistaken. Now, just to answer, just kind of rebut. I do have some sources here from what is this lineup NFL team rankings of the 2020 season. The number one offense in the NFL was the Ravens. Cowboys, they were number 3.
Right. So
Number
NFC,
3.
So
in
NFC
the,
East
in the whole
wise,
NFL.
NFC East wise, that makes the Cowboys number 1.
Well, no. But I'm saying the statement was in the NFL.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, no shit. Baltimore had the best offense, man. Shoot, man. Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Do you think he's going to do that again, though?
I think he's going to pass better this year. I don't think he's going to run as much this year.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, and sadly, that's the stigma of being a black quarterback.
Right.
Is that, you know, we want to run more so pass. I don't think that's. I think you have an athlete as the position.
Right.
And it's called quarterback. And if he happens to run, well, then he's going to run. But he does keep his eyes down the fild. And
He's smart with his runs.
And exactly. And he's not going to throw it to Hollywood, you know, all game or, you know, all day. So, yeah, I think he's going to be a little bit better. I think he's going to be more explosive. And I will say this. I know we're kind of getting away from NFC East to over to AFC, but I'll tell you what, I would love to see Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC Championship game this year.
It's
going to happen.
If everybody stays healthy, it looks like that's going to happen. You know, if it's all about staying healthy, man. This league, dude, that's the main.
Yeah.
And according to this, we were 23rd.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, shout outs New York. We'll be better this year. We're going to be better this year.
I think y'all will. Be better.
You're going to run the ball more.
We have the best. We have the best offensive coordinator in the land.
Oh my God, I'm clipping that because you're gonna regret saying those words.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
By week 5.
I said it, and I'm gonna stand by it. So, and I'll even say this: I think saying that you guys are gonna you guys are gonna win the Super Bowl. I think it's a stretch because, and I want you to clip this as well. It's been well documented that McCarthy and Rodgers did not have a healthy relationship.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's been documented as such. And it also has been documented that McCarthy wanted more control over the Packers. Okay. And of course, that's what, you know, led to his firing. Okay. Now, I say that to say this: Jerry Jones does not like to give up control at all. And I'm going to back up that statement. Day 1, actually, we'll say because he got hired, we'll say day 2. He was given an interview to a newscast, company, Dallas newscast or channel. I think it was Channel 4, and he made a comment saying that I will be making all the calls and all the movement on this football team. And the way he said it was anything that goes on with the team, he's going to make the final call. Well, the next day, it turned out, what's your offensive coordinator's name?
Who?
Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore.
Oh, I call him Lefty.
Yeah. Kellen Moore was kept on as offensive coordinator. And that move was made by Jerry Jones, not McCarthy.
I don't think so.
Yes,
I
it was. That's what it was. That's what was stated. Jerry Jones ensured that Kellen Moore was going to be on the team. I mean, and if I'm proving him wrong, please. But that just goes to show that I believe that out of the 5-year contract, McCarthy will maybe do 4 max, 3 minimum.
So
I'm calling it right now.
So he does interviews about every day before practice. And they were talking about how has Kellen helped this offense with you learning it. And the whole time he's pretty much saying that Kellen has taught him everything about this offense, but he's just putting in his little 2 cents. So it's a lot more harder for our coach to learn our playbook faster than Kellen Moore has to learn his playbook, because Kellen Moore's been there for 4 years already. So
I don't know. I don't follow Dallas.
I mean, because he's been there for a while, and the offense he ran in college was all about crazy plays and a lot of movement. You know what I mean?
Boise State.
Boise State.
Yeah.
They beat Oklahoma. Because of the Liberty. That was Kellen Moore. So
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. So he's always had an offensive mindset. He's always been smart.
That wasn't Kellen Moore for the Statue of Liberty.
It wasn't.
No. That he was there. Yeah. He wasn't the starter. No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that offense, you know what I'm saying? They just play with a whole bunch of movement, and I think that's going to happen a lot more this year because of Kellen Moore.
All right, I got to do this real quick. Tell Sneaky he could talk trash when the Giants win more than 5 wins. You know what, Andrew? It's going to happen. It's going to happen this year. Ish, make sure you clip this as well. It's going to happen this year. We're gonna make the playoffs. Boom! I already said it.
With what?
What
record? What
How?
record?
We're gonna be 16-0.
Oh, Sneaky.
Now listen, a smart man will tell you a tomato is a fruit. A wise man will not put a tomato in a fruit salad. So that being said, of course I'm going to say we're going 16-0, but I am not putting money on it. But realistically, whatever record it takes us to get into the playoffs, that's what we'll do to get into the playoffs, and I'm going to stick by that.
I think the only chance that happens if Carson Wentz gets hurt,
which is going to happen.
Which was just
it's a higher possibility than any other quarterback in our division, and if Saquon just has his best year ever, like his Derrick Henry kind of year, you know what I'm saying? Because Saquon hasn't had that year yet. To me, I mean, people think he's better than Zeke. I don't see it. I honestly think Zeke's better than Saquon by a long shot.
Of course, you have to say that, and I'm going to say that you're wrong, because I believe that Saquon. It's just a matter of time. Now you got to keep in mind Saquon, for being injured for 3 games. Mm-hmm. I had some similar numbers to someone like Zeke that played a full season. So watch what you say now.
Zeke also missed 6 games for a suspension, and he was still
not last year. Not last year.
2 years. 2 years ago. But I'm saying he missed 6 games and still was top 5 in rushing.
Okay, so I got some. Shoot, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'm trying to look at some. Okay, now I got. Okay, Anthony Seals, what's up, man? Hurt so bad I couldn't even cry. He's talking about. Guys, I want to apologize for kind of jumping off here. I'm looking at what we have for the guys on my Facebook channel. They threw up some questions. I was able to. Oh, okay. So apparently Anthony had your pain. Clary, Anthony had your pain.
Sorry, Anthony.
But he said hemorrhoid surgery is bad too.
Yeah, I never had those.
Wow, I do not want to experience that.
Is that what things are coming out your butthole, or what are those? Is that like?
Well, a hemorrhoid, a hemorrhoid is basically a cowboy, because Dallas Cowboys are a pain in my ass. That's what they are. Hey, you set it up, and I just.
That was nice. I like that. That was nice.
Hey, but
I'll give you that.
Seriously about the hemorrhoid. So in the anus, it's a vein, and like any vein, it's a muscle, and it ruptures, and it's like having a hemorrhoid. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying what was said to me. And yeah, it's a hemorrhoid inside there. Oh, are you?
Yeah, I don't want no part of that, dude, either. Man.
Yeah. And from what I'm told, that that they have to line it out, Yeah, they have to line it out, and
Oh no,
yeah,
guys!
and then yeah, it's bad.
I just got sick to my stomach, man. For real,
Dude,
Yeah,
welcome to Truth Podcast, where we
Yeah, I
talk
don't want.
about assholes.
I
and hey, Liz, Liz is on here. She's saying my YouTube channel isn't working for. Okay, well, I'm glad you can see it here on the Facebook channel. Liz agrees with me that we are going to make the playoffs. Go Giants.
Well, because she's a
Who
Giants
will
fan.
have? Okay. So let me ask. Okay, Wes, Wes. Hope all is well. Hope you're still watching. He said, "Who will have more rushing yards, Barkley or Zeke?" I'm gonna say Barkley is because of the offense that Garrett is bringing over. Because I'll be honest, Zeke was successful. Okay, I'll say that. And when Garrett was the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, you guys were in the top 10 for the years that he was there. So I believe Garrett will carry on that tradition and maybe even improve some. So yeah, I think Sake's going to go off this year. And I don't know if y'all. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say I agree with you. I think Barkley has more rushing yards as well this year.
Yeah, he'll have more rushing.
I think he does too. Yeah.
But total yards, I think Zeke will have more total yards.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, of course.
I think Barkley's going to have more rushing and total yards than Zeke, bro.
Because we're going to use Pollard a lot more this year. Pollard's going to be a beast.
Pollard is going to get a lot of playing time this year. He is.
He's going to be our Kamara to the New Orleans offense. He's just a faster, more agile running back. He's ready for the passing game more than Zeke, and he's going to be a beast.
So you mean to tell me you're going to be paying Zeke $90 million, and he's going to be on a committee, running back by committee now?
Oh yeah.
Y'all got ripped off. That's
we winning
dead
a
money.
championship. No, we're about to win a championship.
Okay,
we also
remember
have
if they
3
don't.
receivers. We also have 3 number 1 receivers, a badass tight end, a great offensive line, and our quarterback is top 5 or top 3.
So Wes said Andrews will bring a different dynamic. I'm assuming he means our offensive lineman. No, that Andrew Thomas. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, that's from the
Earl Thomas.
No, Andrews.
Y'all's first round pick.
Yeah,
that was a good pick from Georgia.
But that's I don't think. Hey, Wes, do you mean Andrew Thomas, our lineman, or what? Maria, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Go Giants. And speaking of him, I'm excited. He's actually getting a lot of good reviews during training camp. And man, if I could pull up this article real quick. They're talking about.
Is that your sleeper? Do you have a sleeper for training camp?
I don't. I can look up and we could discuss this again next week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I love the sleepers is what makes like the undrafted free agents. I like those type of players that they're at the bottom of the totem pole and they're working their asses off. And I think we have a couple on this new rookie team.
Real quick, remove me from here for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to go past one of these kids.
Oh boy. Okay, all right.
There you go.
Hey, I also before I forget, because I wanted to make an announcement last week when we had Congressman Tattoo Congressman, awesome guy, by the way. Quick shout out. Yeah. Hey guys, to our listeners, and please, if you haven't already, please look us up on Spotify. We are on Anchor, and we are on multiple platforms. Apple Plus, not Apple. What is it? Apple Podcasts, obviously Spotify, and many other platforms. And if you can look us up and maybe you could post a donation or even subscribe to us. You could be a premium listener. In doing so, you can listen to our past episodes, which it's only 4, but still, if you could subscribe, we'd appreciate any help.
4 great ones.
Right. Oh, for outstanding ones. And also, we're going to open up some some communications with our audience and our fans that are listening. So we have a phone line, and I want you to jot this number down. It's 520-720-1714. Again, that's 520-720-1714. Now, with that, we want to open up a little more, have a little more, interaction with you guys. Please leave you can leave a voicemail. You could be anonymous. What the hell's anonymous? We can we'll play it over the air to the podcast for the people. If you want to tell us like any type of secrets or just questions that you have for us, we would love to play it on the air. We are planning on and Ish, I'll go ahead and bring this up if you're okay with. We're gonna try our best to bring you 2 shows a week, and maybe if we get a lot of material, maybe 3, but 2 at the most. Right now, we're planning on, and we want to bring emails in as well. But we're working on. I do have an email address, but we want to work on one that's more team oriented. And if anything, I'm on Instagram. Cowboy Hippie is on Instagram. Clary's on Instagram. You could send us a message, and
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah, Twitter.
Cowboy Hippie.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Snap. I'm on everything. And if you want to send us a letter, we'll read to the audience, and obviously we'll keep your. He's walking in.
He's hurting.
He's walking in kind of tender.
He's hurting.
We got a lot of love for you. You're not by yourself in this. Just so you know.
Oh my God, I'm not feeling good right now. Like now, I'm nauseous.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. You gonna hang in there?
I'm gonna try to, man. Let's see.
Okay. If you got it, man.
This is how much he loves y'all, guys.
What I miss?
I know, right? This is dedication right here.
To all the fans out there, this is how much he loves y'all.
Oh man.
No, yeah, so I'm sorry, go ahead, Clary.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, man, you're sacrificing right now for the greater good.
Oh, who did that? I just saw that message right there that made me happy, man.
That was a shot.
Of course I saw it, man. Let me tell you guys. Do you remember when Michael Jordan made that shot against Cleveland? They didn't win. They didn't go on to win the NBA championship that year, but that made Jordan a legend. This is the same thing what Luka just did. That making that shot reminded me of. I don't want to compare him to Jordan, but it reminded me of that moment of that buzzer beater that vaulted Jordan into that greatness category, and that's where Luka's going to be, and that's where he's headed, man. They might not win it this year, but dude, Luka is going to do great things, man. And that dude, yes, Andrew, I saw that shot, and yes, it got me happy, and that message just got me happy. As sick as I am right now, I'm happy to see that kind of shit. Thank you. Sorry.
So I do want to add a little bit to that now, Andrew. I see your next comment, and we're going to talk about that here in a sec. Don't put it on there yet, Ish. I'm hoping that the Mavs do make it to the next round because they'll play against my Denver Nuggets, and I think that'll be a great series because then the winner goes on to the Western Conference Finals, where they'll probably play against the Lakers.
Right.
But we're going to just stick with little victories for now. But I mean, do you think you guys will pull it off?
Man, I if they can stay relatively healthy, man. I mean, I think the Mavericks are finding something, man. I really do. They could have won game 1. They should have won game 1.
Yeah,
I mean, so
the rest have been on the other side.
I feel like they've been the better team. So yeah, I think they can win this series, man. I wouldn't have said that at the beginning of the start of the series, but now I'm like, man, I think the Mavericks might pull this one off, especially after today, man. That was huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I did see the highlight where he hit that 3, but what I didn't appreciate was the commentator. Well, I take it back. He kind of gave him a little props too because he said how he was 0 for 3 but he overcame the mental exhaustion of not being successful, but hitting the three that counts. And some people need to realize that. And of course, this is going to be painful for the Dallas Cowboy fans. The NFC Championship game back in 1980, when the 49ers, when Montana hit that pass for Clark in the end zone with very few time left, Montana threw 3 interceptions that game. People forget about that. But Montana came back and threw that touchdown pass at the end. Now, moving forward, Ish, go ahead and post that other one that Andrew's comment. Sneaky, the Giants aren't even going to get more than 3 wins. They're going to be 2-14. Okay, so that sounds like a bet to me, Andrew.
I like Andrew. I like Andrew.
You know what?
I like him too.
I like Andrew too. I have no ill will. And plus, he's the one that sent you that video, right? That video of you? Is that the Andrew that did the video, or is this another Andrew?
And no, of me?
Yeah, when you were in the hospital.
No, that was somebody else, I think.
Oh, my bad. I thought the guy's was Andy or Andrew.
It was Greg.
Oh, it's Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe Garcia. That's probably what I was thinking of. But that being said, Andrew, that sounds like a bet. I'm going to come back to that. Andrew, because if the Giants win 3 games, you might have to purchase a small jersey, like a medium. And then we might have to make a video. A schmedium, yes. Clary knows all about the schmediums. I've seen someone that wore the schmedium. I think it was was it a Golden Girls shirt? Was it a Golden Girls?
But it wasn't supposed to be. No, I'm talking about a schmedium jersey. Have you seen somebody wear a schmedium jersey?
Dude. Those are ugly, dude.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've seen a man wear one.
I have, and they tuck it in. Hey, when they tuck it in, it's even worse.
That is so bad.
And it was a Dan Bailey's jersey.
Why do they tuck it in, bro?
It was a tight Dan Bailey's jersey.
Don't tuck in the jersey, fellas.
Don't ever. If you tuck in a jersey, turn in your man card, and be politely escorted out the stadium. I mean, that's horrible.
Oh my goodness.
The jersey tuck, that is awesome.
Tuck in a jersey. Yeah. No, Clary, when you stepped away, I just gave the number that we were talking about to everybody.
Oh, okay.
To give us a call. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the number again is 520-720-1714. 520-720-1714. Hit us up. I do want to give a quick shout out to Nelson. And actually, Nelson, he said on here, bro, Murrah has to wake up and get Earl Thomas. I don't know about that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about that.
Y'all have good safeties.
I think Nelson's
we
more
do.
worried. Look, I'm seeing the messages as well, and I think Nelson's more worried about Thomas going to the Cowboys than he is going to the Giants. Like,
I'm still saying he's going to go to San Fran.
I think it's Niners or Cowboys. I do too. I really do.
Because I mean, the Niners just left the Super Bowl,
go ahead,
right?
So I mean, there's no reason why they're not going to go back or at least compete. You know, actually, I know we're kind of going back and forth, but like I said, I know we talked about it before. I'm going to stick with my pick with the Seahawks taking that division.
That's right. You were going. I'm going with the sleeper Arizona.
That's not a bad pick.
No,
that's not a bad pick.
No, I don't.
I'm just saying that's not a bad pick.
It's a sleeper.
So,
I'll put money on that.
I got 4 wins for Arizona this year.
With that offense, are you crazy?
Yes, 4. 4.
You don't like Kyler Murray. That's why.
I don't.
Actually, you don't like Kyler Murray.
I don't, but I think he's 4-win quarterback in the league.
No. He's better than Baker.
Okay, since we're on Oklahoma quarterbacks, there's just something about Jalen Hurts
Boomer
that I just don't, and I don't know the guy, nothing personally, but like when he got drafted, no emotion, okay. No, I don't know. And then there was a couple games where he was doing post-game interviews. And again, no emotion. I mean, I get you got to be a leader. I understand that. But, and again, it's if we're blessed to have him on the show, I will say that to him. I will tell him that there's just something about you that I just don't agree with. Please, I mean, if you want, I mean, I'll say change my mind, but he doesn't have to. I mean,
I like
makes more money than I do.
Jalen Hurts. I like him. I like everything the kid stands for, man. Do I think he's going to be an NFL quarterback? No, I don't think so either. But I do like the quiet guy, man. All business mentality. I got nothing against that. That's just him. I've watched him since the beginning, man. When he was at Alabama and what he did there and getting stepped over at Alabama, and he stepped up. He stepped up like a man. He took it like a man. And then he went off to Oklahoma, and I kind of dig the guy, dude. I'm opposite of you there. I like the all business mentality. You know, he sets the tone. I'm rooting for him, kind of like you said earlier. You root for these kids out of college. I root for
I do. Yep, I'm rooting for him. Yep.
I just don't think he is going to be an NFL quarterback, dude. Honestly, I don't.
I think you're just trying to make him a Taysom Hill kind of player. You know what I mean?
Well, and see, that was going to be my next statement is how are they going to use, or I'm sorry, how is the Philadelphia Eagles going to use him in the offense? I don't. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
He's going to be playing because he's playing behind a hurt quarterback. I mean,
I think that's also why they drafted him. Which they could have drafted somebody else other than Hurts, because I feel like they could have got him in the 3rd or 4th round.
Right.
But
they got him in the 2nd round, right? Was it 2nd round or 3rd round?
2nd round.
2nd round.
Yeah, and their first pick was still kind of. I mean, Rager was a TCU receiver, but I like Justin Jefferson. I feel like Justin Jefferson was a better receiver in college, you know. So, but yeah. So I feel like with this last segment, we should really give a shout out to the TikTokers. Some TikTok talk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, let's do it.
Go ahead, Mark. Shout it out.
Well, you know, I want to say first and foremost, once again, to Greg. I mean, the dude made a video for me about being Kidney Stones, bro, and he's a pretty big influencer on TikTok, man. And I was shocked when I saw that video, and then I was amazed at all the prayers and messages, dude. So all y'all people, man, dude, it was amazing the love I got, man, and it kind of got me through the hospital visit, man. Just like I said, because you can't have visitors anymore, so just seeing all the beautiful messages, man, of positivity and the blessings, I was like, this is pretty dope, man. It's pretty cool, dude, that the people to come together, you know, in this community. And we do have a freaking awesome community, man, that we're building in that TikTok community. It's so it doesn't go unnoticed, you know. It's 100% pure love and positivity, and I dig that, man. So yeah, man, that's what I want to talk about. That I don't know what. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean it just goes to show that you know, it's all about the energy that you push out is the energy that you're going to receive. And I mean, you know, you're a good dude. You know, we're all good people here trying to be positive. And people have commented on my post saying that I'm wholesome and inspirational and positive. And I mean, and you have to be. I think especially nowadays it's important. And I mean, and I'm saying this not to sound stuck up, but for me, it's not a surprise that you got a lot of love and a lot of support because you are a good dude. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've only known you not even 2 months, and I already consider you one of my best friends.
Right.
You know, if you need something, hit me up. You know.
Likewise. Right.
And okay, I know we're doing TikTok talks, but we got to show this last comment. Go ahead, Ish. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sneaky, would you ever be a Cowboys fan? Okay. No. Not even close. No. Okay.
What if your son was a Cowboys player?
Oh, that'll never happen.
Wait,
as a player. Okay. I said okay, I thought you were gonna go fan. That's why I jumped. That's why I like jumped on it right there. If he is a player, you know what? That'd be a good problem to have. Let him be a player first, and then we'll go there.
Okay.
That's true. Dang, that's
true.
Crazy.
So,
well, look, let me tell you this. So, like, my daughter figure skates, okay, and the Midwest of those schools have figure skating scholarships. If Ohio State took my daughter, I gave her a full ride. Guess what? I would be a freaking Buckeye, dude. I don't give a shit, man. If they're gonna pay for my daughter's school, I would be a hardcore Buckeye. That's my take on it, sneaking-ish. That's the way
Yeah.
I would roll behind her and that school 110%, baby.
Yeah.
So, and shout out to her, dude. She made another advancement today, getting closer to that U.S. Figure skating.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Girl.
Ah, congratulations.
Yeah, so that's
Shout
cool.
out. Shout out.
Yeah, if that, you know what, like I said, that'll be a good problem to have. But as an NFL player, you know, at that part, it's a business, not a, you know, it's not a school. So, like I said, we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
That would be a good problem to have, though.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
want
if
to
I
give my
wear
quick shout outs real quick.
Do it.
Sneaky. This shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there serving our country and who served our country. I just want y'all to know that y'all are not forgotten. I will forever tell y'all story. And whoever came in and listened today, I appreciate it. I love y'all so much. And yeah, keep grinding. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to tell you guys right now, the men and women that put on that uniform every day that serves this country, Ish and myself, we've been there, we've done that. We know the struggle that you guys go through every day. We do appreciate and we do love you guys every day. And yeah, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully you guys are listening and we're putting a smile on your face.
Yeah, man, me, someone that never served for our country or did anything, like I almost went to the recruiting office one time, Sneaky, and I was like, yeah, that's not for me, man. But God
what branch was it? What branch?
It was the Marines.
Oh,
And only because it was across the street from my house. That's why. So I'd always go in there and BS with those guys anyways, because there's a Subway next door. So I'd always go to the Subway and I'd go in there and BS with. But you know what? You guys point us that is excellent, man. That we keep pointing that stuff out, man, and letting people know about how brave and those men and women are, what they do for this country, man. It doesn't go unnoticed, especially in my house as well, man. You know, so thank you.
I got to give a shout out to you, Clary. You're like you balls to the walls, man. No pun intended. Made it through the show, and we're what, 8 minutes away, less than 8 minutes away to making a complete show. And I don't know how you do it or how you're doing it, but I do appreciate you, brother.
You can tell I'm crossed over right now.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that you're good, man. I mean,
but you know what? Honestly, Sneaky, even this puts a smile on my face, man. Whenever, like, I always talk about that positivity and smiling, like with my TikToks, and make somebody smile, because I truly, like, at this moment right now, when I saw that Luca question, it made me laugh and smile, and I felt better, dude, for that instance. And that's all I'm trying to talk about and promote. That little things like that, dude, really changed the mindset of a bunch of things. And that, when I walked back in and saw that from the restroom, I immediately feel better, dude. And that was awesome, Andrew. Thank you for doing that for me, man. And that's what I try to do. Same exact thing. And Andrew just did it.
And it's funny you bring that. We got a compliment from John. He said the Giants hat makes Sneaky looks sneakier.
You know who John is? Hey, you know who John is? That's the tattooed congressman.
Oh, no way! What's going on, man?
Yeah, that's
what's going on,
congressman.
And he actually let's throw another comment. He said, well, I just got here. Can't say that I'm smiling as of yet. A bit bold of you to assume. Oh, yeah, that's the congressman. That's him. Yes, we are. Yeah, we're definitely being bold right now. And here's the last one from him. I heard Clary says that his kidney stones were bigger than most people.
That it's true. But no, that is true, Congressman. So 6 millimeters and smaller, you can pass 8, and mine was sitting at 8, and there's numerous ones in there. But this mother effer was an 8 millimeter one, dude, and that's why. Hey, things are always bigger in Texas, like you say, Congressman, including the stones, I guess, man. I mean, shit. Am I right or am I right, man? So.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, you got anything else?
No, no. Just thanks to everybody that stopped by. I hope you all pass us on to Spotify and let people know where to really. That's where you need to shine at, guys. It's on Spotify is where we need to shine at. And if you could share that with your friends, family, and everybody, and And there's a number right there. We want to take some calls too as well. I don't know how Sneaky's going to do it, but are they going to take calls throughout the show, or how are you going to do it?
However, I mean, whatever calls we receive, we'll put it on the next episode and kind of work it that way. This is something that we'll work in, and I'm excited. I hope somebody takes advantage of it. I really do.
Dude,
leave us a voicemail.
I'm still pulling stuff off my chest, man.
Oh my
the hospital.
God.
Look at that, dude.
Oh my God.
Golly, man. It's never ending, dude. It's never ending. But I will tell you this, guys. Go Stars, go Mavs, baby. That's right. Both of them rolling right now, and I love it, man. I love it.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you what. All I gotta say is oh yeah, you know it's coming. Let's go Giants.
Love you guys.
I'ma keep it 100 here, man. Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all